Allah Yahweh, Ba'asim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asim, Ha, Rakar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who ruled well and taught me this truth. And peace and salutation to your Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching his gospel and truth and sincerity. Alright, I got a few articles on China and the US, man. They beefing hard, okay? And comes out of the Business Insider. It says US Navy warship challenges China in the South China Sea. Now it's called the South China Sea for a reason. It's their sea. Why the fuck is America all the way over there fucking with them? All right, let me get you a scripture. Right, because America can't stay still. These Edomites can't stay still. They move from place to place, country to country, devouring shit. Devouring people's land, devouring people's inheritance. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. In other words, this man is created to be the devil, all right? The deceiver. The Bible calls him, all right? But the just shall live by his faith, all right? And so 144,000 and 1/3, we're going to live by these scriptures. We're going to have faith and believe in these scriptures. Though we don't see Yahweh Shai, we believe in Yahweh Shai, okay? By faith. Hebrews 11 and 1, all right? Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home. That's why he's over there. All right, neither keep it at home, who enlarged his desire as hell. Yeah, there's people dying every day, man. This man can't get enough, man. All right, and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations and heaped unto him all people. That's why this bitch called a melting pot, because he got Ammon. He got Ammon over here. He got Ishmael over here, Ham over here, got all of these nations over here in Babylon. All right. So South China Sea, as U.S. blast Beijing unlawful claims and gangster taxes. How is that unlawful when that's their area? That's their territory. That's like saying China coming over here to the Pacific Sea and saying, hey, this is international waters. You can't claim these waters, even though it's by your country, right on side of your country. These are not your waters. Get the fuck out of here. All right, it says a U.S. Navy destroyer challenged China in the South China Sea with a freedom of navigation operation on Tuesday. Yeah, they always come up with these fake ass, false ass, bitch ass laws, man. The USS Ralph Johnson sailed near the disputed Spratly Islands, and the Navy said, adding in its statement that unlawful and sweeping maritime claims in the South China Sea pose a serious threat to the freedom of seas. And that's a good thing. I hope they go to war over this shit. And guess what? This is what's going to inch them into war. Not only are they beefing with them over the South China Sea, but they're beefing with them over Hong Kong. And they're in a trade war with China. Okay, all of this is going to, put them in a World War III. It's just these little scrimmages that's going to be turned into a big thing. And they're all gathering in that Middle East region. Okay? So, let's see. I mentioned that Hong Kong. Let me bring that out right fast. Okay. China vows to retaliate after Trump signs Hong Kong sanction bill. All right, Beijing accused the United States of gross interference in Hong Kong. Why the fuck are you over there in Hong Kong? All right, because this man is never satisfied. Hong Kong affairs and promised a response. So it says China on Wednesday softly criticized President Trump's move to strip Hong Kong its preferential trading status with the United States and clear the way for new sanctions on officials and companies there, vowing to retaliate with punitive measures of its own. All right, so hey, this fucking shit is gonna keep escalating until they are all out war, man. The response from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Beijing promised to continue a pattern of tit-for-tat punishments that have accompanied the sharp downward turn in relations between the two countries on a variety of fronts, meaning they can't agree on shit, on trade, on South China Sea, which belongs to China for hundreds of centuries. All right, they can't agree on nothing. Hong Kong, which that belongs to, man, this devil, boy. From trade to technology to human rights, they got a ban on Huawei now. So, what is this stuff gonna lead to? Fucking nothing but world war. Okay. Oh, let me bring this out, cause the EU is breaking up too. Trump is right to withdraw troops from Germany as long as he sends them east. President Trump is under fire from his own party for his announcement that he plans to reduce the number of U.S. troops in Germany from 34,500 to 25,000. In a letter, 22 Republican members of the House Armed Service Committee expressed concerns that the troops reduction would strengthen the position of Russia to our detriment. And they're right. All right, enough of that. Why is this stuff happening? That's the question anybody you should be asking. Why is this happening? Why? I'm about to break it down to you. Scripture's about to break it down to you. All right, Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord Yahweh is his name. So Yahweh is a man of war. So he loves this. All right. Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season, and to every time, to every purpose under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. This is a season where everybody's about to die, man. Mass death, war. A time to plant and a time to pluck up. And this is definitely a season for Babylon, which is America, to be plucked up, which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. It's going to be mass death. So we're in a time of killing right now, man. Time of Jacob's trouble, time to radiate radio frequency identification chip, a time of FEMA camps, re-education camps, whatever you want to call them, concentration camps, a time to break down, which this city is being broken down as we speak. And when I say city, I'm talking about all of America. All of Babylon is being broken down as we speak. And a time to build up. I dropped down to 8. Ain't shit being built up in America because they got over 50 million people unemployed. All right, it's estimated that over 30 million people are going to be homeless within the next 3 to 4 months. Okay, so that's what time we in. Verse 8, a time of love and a time to hate. This is the time to hate, all right? And we hate 144,000 and 1/3. We hate our life. We hate Babylon, and we speak against everything that this God forbidden place stands for, okay? A time of war and a time of peace. And we're right here at the time of war, man. Ezekiel 38:1. And the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog. All right, that's that territory over there by Russia and China. Okay, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. Okay, talking about Turkey, that region, and prophesy against them. All right, and say, Thus said the Lord Yahweh by Shemiyah, behold, I am against thee, O Gog. So the Lord is against you, Russia. The Lord is against you. The chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. The Lord is against you, Russians. All right, you people, you over there in China, Turkey. All right, the Lord ain't with you. All right, and verse 4, and I will turn thee back, talking about Russia, and put hooks into their jaws. All right, and when you put you go fishing and you catch on to that fish, and you got hooks in their jaws, you can basically move them wherever you want to move them. So the Lord is saying He's gonna put Russia back in that SSR spirit, okay, that old Russian spirit, okay, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army. So you and all your allies are gonna come forward, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. Yeah, all of your allies, which is Iran, China, Turkey, all of them. All right, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, that's Africa, and Libya, that's Africa, with them, all of them with shield and helmet. So all of them are gonna be ready for war against this bitch, America, okay? They all gonna be allied together, all right? And they all gonna shoot missiles on this bitch, okay? Verse 6, Gomer and all his bands, that's Turkey, that's the house of Turkey, all right? That's that region, Turkey region over there in the Middle East. The house of Togomar, that's the EU, and of the quarters, of the North quarters, that's the EU, and all his bands and many people with thee. So everybody about to click up against this bitch. That's why you see all these scrimmages in the South China Sea. That's why you see America fucking with Hong Kong, fucking with Iran, all over in the Persian Sea. Why are you over there? Because he can never be satisfied. This devil can never get enough. So let's see, verse 7. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself. So the Lord is telling them to prepare. All right? Fuck all this agricultures. Fuck all this trying to make money and build your place up. No. Get your military war ready. All right? Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So you and all your allies. That's why Russia look out for China. Russia looks out for Iran. Russia looks out for Syria. Russia looks out for all those little countries in the Middle East to defend them away from America taking over them and stealing all their resources. All right? So Russia is a guard to all these nations, okay? Verse 8. After many days, thou shalt be visited in the latter years. Thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and gather out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste. But it brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely of all them. Thou shalt descend. Shalaki. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna jump down to 10. Thou, thus said the Lord, thy power. It shall also come to pass that at the same time shall thing come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And what's that evil thought gonna be? That fucking intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, which will be shot from one end of the world all the way over here on Babylon. Okay, beautiful. Let's see. Isaiah 13. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift up the banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. And that's what we're doing. We're bringing down this kingdom, all right, with the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, we stand and we preaching the downfall of this kingdom and all these other kingdoms, and telling you that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is coming back to rule over you bitches. All right, and all of these elites on the left-hand side, they know this. All right, they know they have a short time. That's why we tell it, we go to the chief place of concord and we prophesy this bitch down through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the scriptures. All right, verse 3, I have commanded my sanctified ones, that's the elect, the 144 and 1/3. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. All right, the noise, here come them ICBM missiles. The noise of a multitude in the mountains like a great people. All right, talking about them intercontinental ballistic missiles. A tumultuous noise of the kingdom. See, because all of these kingdoms are going to gather against America over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord Yahweh of hosts mustered the host to the battle. Of the battle, see, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is mustering these armies together. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. And these ballistic missiles with all these nations going to shoot on Babylon is going to destroy this whole land. All right? How ye, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as destruction from the Almighty. See? So all of this stuff is happening because it's the will of the Lord for Babylon, which is America, to be destroyed. Verse 7, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Why is it going to melt? Because this place is going to be destroyed physically by intercontinental ballistic missiles, all right? Ain't going to be nothing over here but fucking desert creatures. How ye for, verse 7, therefore, verse 8, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Why? Because they're going to be getting burnt up. They're going to be getting burnt up in this war, which is World War III. These people over here in Babylon, with the exception of the 144,000 and 1/3, which are going to be taken up on the chariot, all right, as those missiles are approaching Babylon, okay, the other people, 2/3 of Israel, and all these other nations over here, this melting pot, are going to be burned into pieces, all right? So you're going to see more skirmishes, you're going to see more chaos, you're going to see more sedition among men, and you're going to see more war rhetoric between all of these nations, because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai want these bitches to go to war. Why? This is his revenge. All right? This is his revenge. This is him taking revenge for what you did to the children of Israel, man. All right? Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. That's why all these nations are in the Middle East right now. Beat your plowshares into swords. That's a weapon of agriculture. And your puny hooks into spears. That's another weapon, a tool of agriculture, but you're going to turn that tool into a weapon. Let the weak say, I am strong. That's why North Korea is strong. That's why Syria is trying to say, get the fuck out. Iraq is saying, get the fuck out of our country, because they strong. Why? Because they got big countries with intercontinental ballistics, and they got intercontinental ballistic missiles, some of those countries. All right, but they got countries like China. How you doing? You got countries like China, Russia, and Iran, you know. But China, I mean, well, Russia's backing these little countries. That's what we read in Ezekiel 38. All right, and China, Iran, they all collectively joining together. And the EU is going to turn on America. And Great Britain is going to turn on America. All right, your mother, because America came out of Great Britain. All right. So these countries are saying, I am strong. Verse 11, assemble yourself. That's why all of these countries are having these military drills, working together, because they're about to invade and topple America, Babylon. Thus say the scriptures. And come all ye heathens and gather yourself together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh. Let the heathens be awakened. Let the heathens be wakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh's Japhat, Yahweh's judgment. For there will I sit to judge all the heathens round about. And that's what's happening. Call Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Babylon is going down, okay? Shalom.